And in that room I used to sleep, and I went to the room and there's a crib in there, and there's this person in the crib, and I'm like, who the heck is this guy? And this was Michael. This is a new person that was in my life, and I was like, who's this guy that just took over my little house over here? But anyway, the funny thing is, I can remember seeing him in the crib and in my room, and then I got kicked out of my room, but I can't remember that I actually lived in that crib. I can't remember before. I can't remember before Michael was born. Okay? So my earliest memory actually is Michael being born.
This is
coming to live with us and to be kick me out of my room. And I got a real bad, so I guess that was better, but you know me, I can't appreciate anything. I just want whatever I had originally. Okay? You could give me whatever, but I'm gonna be mad if I don't have what I originally had. So anyway, shoot. Okay. So anyway, we've grown up together. We've up until this moment, my brother and I have grown up together, and we've been like brothers. We've been really. Hey, I have a point. I see my friends in the back are laughing. They think this is funny. I know that. We're gonna have a good time later. We're gonna have some cash. But anyway, listen. This guy right here
is my brother.
Brotherly love is something that runs so deep that sometimes you confuse it with hatred and, stuff like that. You get angry, I'm going to say something, that's what life is about, When you have that kind of relationship with somebody, you fight a lot, and you have problems, and you have issues, when you have brothers. And the same thing when you're married. It's anything, anytime you're a family, you're going to have good and you're going to have bad. And that's real life, okay? This is real. This is not Peter Pan. This is not me playing basketball. This is not the Tarantella and Lost Boys that died by poisoning their cake or something. This is real. Michael and Katie are getting married. Like, this is serious, guys. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, this is life. You got one life. Live it, man. You gotta live that one life that you have. And I'm gonna say something else. When you have two brothers, there's no one that's gonna be a tiebreaker. It's just two of you. So if you're mad at each other, no one's gonna say, well, you're wrong and you're right. You start getting mad at each other. So anyway, same thing in a marriage. You have to make peace with each other and stuff, but it's more important when it's a marriage. Now, I want to say now, sorry, Katie. Listen, Katie, I'm very sorry, but this is the only time I'm going to talk this nicely about Mike, so bear with me. Mike's a good man. I'm going to try to wrap it up for Katie because she's getting angry. We've had disagreements over the years, but that's just because I thought I was right. This guy I respect a lot. I admire him. I admire his courage, his integrity. He's upright, steadfast, and honest, and one of the most best person I've ever known. Even if we do disagree on some things, I still have respect for him. And I actually, to be honest with you, I try to be like him. Okay? I'm going to quote the Bible, all right? You guys ready for this? Jesus met one of his disciples, who was Nathaniel. He said, behold, an Israelite. Behold, this is a true Israelite in whom there is no guile. Now, maybe I'm misinterpreting this passage. Gerhard can tell me off later, but whatever. Anyway, in my opinion, this is the guy who's a stand-up guy. He might not know what he's talking about, but he is, in his heart, is a stand-up guy. And he's a good person in his heart. And that's what my brother is. My brother, deep down, is an honest and good person.
For the people that don't know who
even better than
right now,
myself.
they're probably like, what the
And in Armenian, we call it Mark Luchun, which I can't know how to translate.
Katie's
But,
family is right. They're probably what the fuck is
basically,
going on? It's got
I
like
thought
10
I was
pages
teaching
and
my
a cell
brother
phone.
he was younger than me, but really he was teaching me how to be a good person. And we've been children. Almost done. We've been children up to this time. up to this time, we've been children, and we've been under the thumb of Papa Harry. I guess that's not going to end now, but just for the sake of this speech, now is the time to separate. Now one chapter is ending, another chapter is beginning. The page is being turned. Dee and Rosie are still going to be there, I'm sure. That goes without saying. And while we're here, we recognize the other grandparents, by the way. We recognize we got Papa Pete here. Maggie, Maureen McCain, Joellen Hortwas, Oriana Happy Anderson. All the grandparents, because they're very important in our lives. My brother's setting off on his journey, and I haven't talked about Katie yet, but she wants me to shut up, so I guess I won't talk about her. Anyway, the only thing I have to say about Katie is I can talk about my brother because I've grown up with him, but I haven't had that opportunity to get to know Katie on that level, so hopefully in the future years, we will have that opportunity. And, but I do know that I know my brother, and I know this girl, and I know he made a good choice, and I know that, all right, they want me to stop, so.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you.
American Katie!
Now, the band is up there on their bandstand.
Like 7 minutes right now.
And at this point,
7:50.
you guys can go dance and stuff? At this point, Katie and Michael are going to have their first dance together as husband and wife.
Woo! All right, so cheers. Cheers.
Now, there are two bands. There's the Sun